I am Pendo, 32, relentless, stitched from ambition. My fashion house was built from nothing, thread by thread, dream by dream.
Good morning.
I had my career, my home, and Tunu, my husband. 3 years of marriage, and I truly believed I was the luckiest woman in Dar es Salaam.
That was a nice way to start the morning.
Only the best for you, my love.
I have to go. I'll see you tonight.
I'll be waiting. Have a good day.
That building down there? That's mine. Every brick of it. I started with one second-hand sewing machine in a single room in Mwenge Market. The electricity would cut out so often, I learned to sew by candlelight. I had no investors, no connections, no safety net. Just fabric, faith, and a stubbornness my mother always said would either save me or finish me. There were times I could not pay my seamstresses on time, seasons I wore the same 2 outfits for months because everything I had went back into the business. People told me Da was not ready for what I was making. That African print belonged in the market, not in high fashion. But I just kept sewing. For my story to continue, you must first meet Lena. She was my best friend, the keeper of my laughter, the witness to my tears. At least, that's what I believed, until she walked into my marriage with Tunu and turned me into the third wheel of my very own life.
You're always the loudest one here because you people are too boring.
Lena had always been the life of the party. Any room she entered bent to her presence. I admired that fire, the way she commanded with ease, as if the world itself bowed to her will. She seemed untouchable, in control, with everything at her fingertips. But beneath that brilliance hid a hunger I never saw, a covetous gaze fixed on my life, and when she set her sights on Tunu, the theft began.
It was then I discovered that all that glitters is not gold.
I'd only stepped out for my favorite chicken wings, never imagining what I was about to see would change everything.
You took your time.
You missed me?
You know I did.
And Pendo?
She doesn't know anything. Let's go somewhere private.
You always keep me to yourself.
I'm selfish.
And Pendo?
She doesn't know anything.
I was meant to meet Lena that night, but she'd lied she was busy. But that lie was the first crack in the dam.
Hi, Mama. Umefika nyumbani mwanangu? Not yet, Mama. I just stopped to pick up some takeaway. Na Tunu, yuko sawa? He's fine.
Seated in my new car, taking a pause before exiting. The evening was too quiet, almost suspicious, you know. I sat there for a moment, letting the silence settle. As I was about to step out, I noticed 2 figures walking toward the parking area. It didn't faze me until they came closer, close enough for me to recognize them instantly. Tunu and Lena, holding hands, kissing like they were in their own world. They walked right up to where I was parked, completely unaware I was watching from behind the glass. In that moment, everything inside me went still. Honestly, saying I was shocked would have been an understatement. It was the kind of moment that split something inside me before I even felt the break. I was sitting in my corner at Bahari Breeze Cafe, pretending my coffee could warm a heart that had just cracked open. Tunu and Lena, the 2 people I trusted most, moving behind my back with a heat they never showed me. They don't know that I know. And that silence between us is the most dangerous part. I stared at the waves, trying to breathe through the burn in my chest when the air shifted. Footsteps on the sand. Slow, steady, like the tide had shaped them just for me. Jabali. Walking along the shoreline toward the cafe. Sun catching his skin, eyes fixed on me with a calm that felt like rescue and warning at once. He came back into my life like a sea breeze, warm, sharp, and carrying the promise of trouble I suddenly wasn't afraid to face.
You don't have to carry it alone.
I know. Seeing Tuno and Lina like that broke me. Betrayal doesn't just end a story, it reveals the chapter you were blind to.
What are you going to do?
I don't know yet, but I will.
Pendo, whatever you decide about your marriage, I'll stand with you.
Betrayal doesn't just end a story.
I went back home, feeling hollow inside, like an empty shell. To be honest, I really didn't want to be there.
You're back late.
I had a long day.
Is everything okay?
Everything is okay.
You sure?
Yes, I am. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Something's off. With what? Pendo.
What do you mean, off? She's not saying anything. But something's changed.
You asked her? I don't think she wants me to. She must know about you and Lina. I don't think so.
No. Women have amazing instincts. Man, if Pendo finds out, I'm toast. Don't end up like me, lost everything over a fling. You home?
Yeah,
I saw you earlier.
I know.
Something's different.
With who?
Pendo.
What do you mean?
She's distant, too calm.
Maybe she's just tired.
She knows something.
Hello?
No. She knows something.
She doesn't know. She can't. We must test the waters, see if she knows.
How?
We will come up with a plan. She can't. In the meantime, let's be more discreet.
We must lie low for now.
Agreed.
Hey, where have you been?
Just taking a break.
Everything okay?
Yeah. She thinks I'm a fool, but fools don't see through the bait. Let her fish, I already know what she's hiding. Siku za mwizi ni 40, even a thief's days run out, and lies, they expire even faster.